Good afternoon or good evening. It is currently 8 o'clock at Dayton, Ohio time. My name is Michael Pruitt. I am currently pursuing an associate's degree at Sinclair Community College for legal studies. I'm very excited for my criminal law course for several of the same reasons that I'm interested in pursuing a legal studies degree. While I have experience working as a union rep for NPMHU, a lot of my interest in this subject comes from a disdain for the law itself. I know that might be silly. Why do something that you don't like? Because frankly, I don't feel like enough people know about it. I don't believe enough people know about their rights. I don't believe enough people in my community really know what's going on legally about anything. And there's a lot of assumptions made in my small circles about what the law is, when that's simply not the case. This is my second to last semester here at Sinclair, and the amount that I've learned in such a short time has really opened my eyes to what the legal process really is and what I can expect moving forward in the legal field. Something I wanted to talk about is status crime. This is something I find very interesting. I've had a lot of experience with myself as a Daytonian, born and raised. I've seen a lot of pain and suffering arise from the status of addiction or the status of mental illness. While status crime, which you can find on page 22 of our legal textbook, Criminal Law by Cengage, while status crime itself is prohibited by the Constitution, the acts that stem from the status of, let's say, being an addict are illegal. And also something that I find fascinating, and I'll relate to my personal experience, is this status of being an addict was really seen over the past 10 to 15 years within Dayton, Ohio during the opiate epidemic. I had a good number of people that are close to me, good number of peers who struggled with this, had that stigma of an addict or whatever really placed on them. And because of the status, I saw specific actions taken against them or certain stigmas placed on their status because of something like addiction. And it is a little upsetting how long it has taken our legal system or us as persons within our society to embrace the status of addiction as a disease and not necessarily something that is simply governed by willpower. Something I did want to continue to talk about, and I'm interested in opening a conversation about, is the relationship between the status of impoverishment and the correlation between violent crime. And the question I want to ask, do you believe that the status of impoverishment when relating to violent crimes should be more readily addressed within our judicial system in hopes of rehabilitation for these people who commit these violent crimes because of the status of impoverishment? Or do you believe violent crime and impoverishment or poverty should be addressed as two separate issues? Thank you so much. Hope to talk to you all soon.